We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be...
Bob Hunter, Jake Bailey on to get this one started. And off we go from Houston. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Talented quarterback here.
You'd love to see the biggest jump of a young quarterback's career, Mike, being between year 1 and year 2. I mean, you think about what these young quarterbacks go through entering their rookie year. They have the entire pre-draft process, then the idea of being drafted and going to a new organization and learning what it means to play quarterback in the NFL. Well, in year 2, everything's not new. Everything's not a first experience. It allows them to just take a deep breath, play, develop, rely on what got you here. We see so many quarterbacks in year 2 really have their breakout campaigns and show, frankly, why they were the starter to begin with in their rookie year.
So, 4th down, and it's the former Chief, Tommy Townsend, to punt for Houston. That's fielded at about the 18. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. Hard to believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys.
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He's going to keep it himself. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing is Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On 2nd down, here's Tungo Vailoa. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Texans offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Still plenty to play for as the temperatures dip and we hit the final month, the money month of the season.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. From the gun, here's Stroud. On the quick slant, it's caught by Tank. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. At the 40-yard line. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case,
this is intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Here comes a return from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. At the 41-yard line. Back to throw. Stroud. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. A gain there of 16 yards. First down for Houston.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. They will work the middle with Mixon. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Here's Stroud. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. 10-0 is our score. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Fourth down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are on the board. It's now 10-3.
I'm telling you, I ain't this loud and that.
When you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession.
Yeah, I know. That's how you know you're upset. I'm just showing you're stuck. You're too grown, you're still on
It seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game. It establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And that keeps him
I knew I was some Why was he evaporating if I was right? Why was he evaporating? You ain't heard no yet. I'm sure.
Give it to H.N. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Mike, they were hoping they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
No one comes down there. There's someone.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take, his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Wow, how dangerous after the catch. That one goes for 27 yards in all.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Tua. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding a hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense ready for this next possession. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with first down. To throw is Stroud. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he did not want to go down. Good running, manages to gain 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. That's on the veteran Shaq Mason. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Open space to the 35. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. On the give, this is Mixon. Into space. And he's going to be taken down.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Throwing is Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up second and goal. Here's Mixon. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Now Stroud to the goal line and in. Dalton Schultz, touchdown Texans. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll get this over the middle to Smith.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
That's to his new acquisition in 2024, Odell Beckham Jr. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Tua. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion, it's Waddle. On the handoff, this is Achane. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. That's Henry To'o on the tackle. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Once again, they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
And this time they'll just keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Isaac Guerrero, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. From there, we head east to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Will Levis leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they were losers in their ball game to the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think they're going to play a big role in who wins this one. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. Strong. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. Hill brought in motion. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Automatic first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. A run with the fullback, Ingold. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. The veteran, Danico Autry, brings him down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Texans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. No chance at all. He'll go down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Still 2nd down.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Stroud going to set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. The Texans set to punt this one away, as he'll punt it away for the second time. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw is Tua. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll run with Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins' 1st down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Here's Tungo Bailoa. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Now Tua. Now he'll air one out. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. And he will score. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Here we go.
Dell motioning over. On play action. Stroud. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Stroud to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
3rd and real long. This is where your defensive line has to come to life. They decided to keep extra blockers in the backfield, but it didn't matter. They were able to bring them down for a sack, and Brings up 4th down.
The Texans getting all set to punt, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a give to Achane. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground off.
2nd down and 3. Hill brought in motion. Tua gonna throw. He'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. Touchdown, Miami.
Here's Tagovailoa. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read.
And he's in. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Miami.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Sanders here for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Dolphins are able to extend the lead.
Dolphins 27, Texans 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That's into the hands of Diggs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. First and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's good for a Texans 1st down. Here's Stroud. It's complete to Diggs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw. Stroud. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Now a run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Tua gives it to Mostert. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. 3rd and 5. Throwing is Tua. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. Toward the sideline. That's caught by Dell. 12 was nice last time, so now Mike McDaniel unhappy with the last call, and out comes the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Right back to Dell. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll go play action with Stroud. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. they're going to have to maximize these possessions. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Dolphins offense ready to take over once again. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming for the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
And just a short gain there, down to the 38. On second down, Achane. A first down and then some. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Tua. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Dolphins will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here's Pierce for the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Here's Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Stroud to throw here on first down. Diggs on the reception. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On second down, Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the
pressure gets there, and down he goes. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Tua to take a knee, and that should be the final act in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Let me guess. You saw me do that too?
I never get out of the luxury action.
Oh, okay.